So MuleSoft started in 2003 as an open source integration project. So integration has always been a huge problem across information technology, and we developed Mule starting in London, in some banks in London, to provide an integration backbone to really provide the next platform, the next solution for integration. Yeah, that's a good question. So there's a term that's used in the UK referring to really difficult tasks called donkey work, and so the founder of the Mule project thought of integration as being kind of donkey work because it's just really hard, really difficult, and I guess he thought that maybe Mule was a little more palatable than the word donkey. So that's how it got going. So we're a software company. We make software that we sell on a subscription basis. So it is annual contracts that we provide that provides the software as well as the services behind it. We provide that both for on-premise solutions as well as our cloud solutions, our annual subscriptions. So folks that are using legacy systems like an IBM or a TIBCO system, what tends to happen is we tend to kind of win by winning the hearts and minds of developers and architects. And so what will happen is there will usually be a project, a big project that's underway, or sometimes even a small project that's underway, where the architects and developers have decided that Mule is a much better solution than some of the enterprise systems. And typically what will happen is they will start using Mule in one area, start integrating some applications with it, use it for service-oriented architecture initiative, and they'll start using it. And they may keep their TIBCO system or their IBM system in place for some period of time, and then what happens is over time, as they roll out new projects, they will just keep using more Mule and basically kind of turning off those other systems over time. It doesn't tend to be we're just going to shut everything down and going to replace it. It tends to be something that takes some time as they roll it out more broadly. So for example, we had a very large bank that started using us in one small place in the investment bank, and then they used us across the investment bank, and now they're running us across the entire global organization, but it takes time for them to roll that out over time. So what we're doing with API Hub is we're focused on building out the best repository for every API on the planet. And so we're very focused on basically building out the content. So we actually now have the largest API repository that there is. And we're going to continue to aggressively add content to it over time, and it's all free. It's free to use API Hub. It's free to publish your content there. So we're just very focused on creating the largest place for APIs, and we're also focused on creating the infrastructure so that you can publish those APIs also free. So we're much more interested in kind of creating the very largest infrastructure, the very largest API repository. Think about it very similarly to how you think about GitHub being kind of a central repository.